people.
You know, live.
Yeah. What's right?
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel.
Yo. Chinita good as whenever Chinita go live, Chinita say it always cool me.
I'm call people Chinita good as I test she did them Chinita good as. And that's a very color.
True?
Yes.
I'm a call everybody Chinita good as.
It's China kid, the lady good name. Hi guys.
Hi guys. Yeah.
I know people are come on girl, Patrice.
I like it.
What's in the cooking for dinner? Sunday dinner? Saturday dinner?
So guys, let me ask this really good question. On Saturdays, don't a soup people normally cook on Saturdays?
Yeah.
My pitney, tell them where's my pitney in there.
Cauliflower, cheese, and she's like, oh mom, dinner is at what? 5, she said? Oh mom, dinner is at 5. She's out there, she's inside grating cheese, and she have cauliflower, or she have blanch.
Yes,
she's
blanching her
blanching the
cauliflower. So she's doing, what's this, sirloin? You know, I can't pronounce it.
The sirloin?
Yes, so she's doing, I can't pronounce it.
Sirloin, pork sirloin.
I think a beef.
A beef?
A beef, so she'll come there. She'll come there. So she's doing...
It's beef or pork?
It's beef.
Oh,
okay,
good.
So she came with the...
Beef
tips. Beef tips.
Beef tips. Oh, so the Anzamir.
And she came out. So guys, let me do it like how she said. She's doing beef tips with baked mac and cheese.
Ice cream. Beef tips. Blanched. She's going to reheat them by saute.
So she has some cauliflower and string bean that she blanch and soft, and
yes.
she's gonna reheat it. And I miss everything else. But guys, not some struggle. Not some struggle.
Hey, Patrice, if you're looking at Patrice's kitchen right now, it looks like a cook shop. Like,
look here.
The amount of equipment, food. I can't share not only there. How many people live there?
3 of us live there. Debbie, I went to Price Mart last week when Makila came. So she came the Wednesday when Price Mart with her. The Thursday I spent $145,000 at Price Mart because of her. Then now I had to go supermarket for her today because she wanted a special type of corn and she wanted mushroom. We have corn in the fridge now and she's like, you know that one, mommy, and she want mushroom. When I come out to ILO, I have $25,000 she want the credit card for. Yeah, man.
She need to come
and
on
Trey will live here.
No,
Trey will live here.
But can I big up and can we just bring attention to Patrice's lashes at this time, please? Let's pause for a cause, right? Let's pause for a cause right here, right? I just want to just bring some attention to my friend's lashes. They're curved up like this. She has some awnings, and the awning them right now have nothing to help on her lashes. Right now, I tell you that the breeze that touch me. To she block the whole like breeze on behalf of me and she with the lashes.
You know
them. Oh yeah, see? How much finger this?
I seen. Just 3 fingers. Leave me alone. Then you know some I go through midlife crisis.
You're not imagine a midlife crisis.
Which is what we're going to talk about today, don't
yes. So guys, we're coming on the live because we're talking about her recent progress and her post that has garnered so many people's reaction, loving her authenticity and her vulnerability and her truth. And that's one thing we can always come from a girl about. She's gonna be truthful about her journey and I love her for that all the time. Love that. Yeah, don't go back at gym about 2 years now. 2 years now, you see me. We work on projects together.
You came early in the year. Remember you come early?
I did one on the treadmill.
Come do one video and I said I from you after I said yes, Debbie no, yeah, no. Fat drop left right.
I true, you were telling me. I'm not telling so you look nice.
No. And guys, I should go post the video. You know, someone talked to Debbie for 2 weeks.
Yeah, she didn't talk to me. What me I tell her? I said, okay, so people who know me know say like Patrice's size right now, I like that. That's beautiful. It's aspirational. But I'm a girl who like my meats. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I like meats. Things to grab and so. But Patrice, I love meats.
Alright, back. Yeah, come off a track.
But Patrice's progress though, girl. Honest to God, I'll message to Patrice. Alright, tell me what for do, cause I messaged her after she said, Patrice, alright, tell me what for do, cause obviously I missed something here, so. And then she said to me, she cut out all carbs. And
no,
she
not all.
sugar.
I do quinoa.
You do quinoa?
I do quinoa and
good carbs.
Yeah, complex carbs.
Right. Okay.
I do quinoa and I do baked plantain. You know, I can't give up my plantain.
No, plantain can't give up.
Yeah, but I cut out my little bun. Everybody knows me know that the spice bun them don't miss me, and we can't eat one bun. It have to be 12 bun, 18 bun. Yeah. And so we eat the bun till I get sick and I can't even get up. Yeah,
12 bun?
Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl.
12 bun, Patrice?
Ask them about it in here. Ask them about it. Ask them about Makila.
Really need for me when I bake a girl.
I That's why I'm gonna stop stress out purity.
So I want to find, I wanted to do this live with her because I want her to just kind of take us behind the scenes to the things that we did not see. Because I don't think many people knew that you were on this journey to kind of get back to your ideal
version of
what you wanted to be. Yeah.
Okay.
So why you did feel uncomfortable after Christmas and you eat on the workplace when you go look for Max and you eat on the workplace and you get it's Christmas.
Not Christmas alone.
Right?
So Christmas, it really got bad Christmas. I started putting on weight near the end part of 2020. Cool. I just, I'm not going to go into what my medical issue is, but, we women, as we get older, we're plagued with different medical issues. Not every woman, but unfortunately, I am one of those women. So, I had a medical issue that I found out about at the end of 2020, going into 2021.
Really?
And yeah.
So I didn't know this, I'm your friend.
It's not something I talk about.
I get it, I understand.
One of the solutions to the medical issue is that I should do surgery. And yes. And anybody who knows me knows that the last time a doctor told me to do surgery, my injured knee, so I just lock off the doctor. They come tell him, no, no, my talk. So you understand me? So I was told that I needed to do surgery, and I kind of bypassed that route. I'm like, the condition has to become really, really bad in order for me to do surgery, because there's no way I'm going to go down on a down period where I'm not working or I'm not doing anything.
Exactly. Because you don't like the down
period.
I
can't sit down for long.
Yeah.
So what happened is I was put on a lot of medication. So
I'm bringing up the live so I can see anybody have any questions or comments.
Okay.
Send them in onto the live.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Yes.
So I was then placed on different type of medication to to kind of treat what is going on and to kind of come up with some non-pain. Sorry. So guys, some I have on one thing on my phone. If I'm on social media too long, it tells me I'm because we not waste with these on social media.
Oh, so you have like a
so I have a thing when we do my social media. Yes. I not waste my time on social media. So another thing that I was experiencing was pain in relation to the issue that I had. So the different medication that I was on. So you know what happened? When Christmas finished, Christmas, we all enjoy Christmas, and with everything that I'm putting into my body, healthy, unhealthy, and when I say healthy, I mean medication-wise, unhealthy is food-wise, so I'm going to rise up January 2021, Pat get fluffy.
Come back as a fluffy, girl of butter man at first time.
Come back. Come back. And then, at 2021, metal, just in 2022. And the roller coaster year continued along with me at just keep adding on. The bottom line is that I reached Easter weekend when I went on the scale. The weight that I saw on that scale, I did not see that weight. The last time I saw anywhere near that weight was January 2015. That was at the beginning of my own weight loss journey.
You mind saying how much it was?
It was 172 pounds. Yeah. And even when I started my own weight loss journey, anybody who's following me know that I started from 210 pounds. I keep coming down, fluctuate. But when it really took my journey very, very serious, I was nowhere near 170. You understand what I'm saying? At that point. So, that was what happened Easter weekend, and I'm like, no part. I need to get things under control. You understand me? I refuse to make my sickness control my life. Along with the fact that my doctor now started, she gave me permission to start training back, which is that I normally train. Because one of the things that she stopped me from doing was I wasn't able to lift weights. So anything that would have put pressure on the area that I have the issue with, she had cut out that totally. The runs were okay, but when COVID came and the virtual running and everything, I lost interest in running because I'm very, very competitive. So running for me is always about pushing myself and bettering my last runs and stuff like that. So I really wasn't running. So that's where we were Easter weekend. So when I came back, Easter Monday, went on the scale, did my last weigh-in. my before pictures, which is what I sent Debbie. I couldn't share it with you guys, that picture, because you know, say Debbie get the version where, you understand me? The X-rated version, you understand me? So I shared with Debbie that picture, and I shared with her the picture I was then, that I posted with you guys. So that's where I am. You know, I've been getting a lot of questions. Persons are saying to me, Pat, you know, is it healthy to lose so much pounds in such a short period of time?
How many pounds did you drop?
I dropped, when I took the pictures up to Monday, I was down 22 pounds. I haven't been on the scale since then, so I was down 22 pounds.
All right. What we want to know is what was the diet change? Like, what did your plate now look like? Because
so my plate is I'm eating in portions. So everything it is, I eat 5 times for the day. Everything I eat is in portion control. So it's not like I'm starving myself.
When it's like see and make like
not a cocktail plate, guys. Not a cocktail plate. So you have like your regular dinner plate, but I portion out the different. So I portion out my carbs, I portion out my protein, I portion out my vegetables on the plate. And if I do fats, I do fats probably once per day or every other day. Because for me,
and what does the fats look like?
So so we're talking about if I'm doing good fats, so like probably avocado, almonds, stuff like that, etc.
So not like butter and them something.
No. So guys, me not cook with oil. So let me tell you, my eating become very, very boring and bland. So if you want to lose weight drastically, you understand me? You know, you have to do drastic things. I see Kim Kardashian coming under a lot of criticism because she said that she lost what? 16 pounds to fit in her dress. I say Lori Harvey. I just saw a video that went viral with Lori. Lori jumped on her TikTok telling persons what it is that she do. Remember, what it is that you do is going to be different from what somebody does. You understand me? I will only tell you what it is that I do. So I started eating for functionality, not taste. And I'll explain to you what I mean functionality. You understand me? So my proteins are bake, boil, jerk, or what the next one? Roast.
So you don't fry nothing?
So I don't fry anything. There's no oil. No olive oil, no coconut oil, so, no oil.
Hold on the part. Because if I had because me have an air fryer, and you don't use oil when you're frying your air fryer, I couldn't just eat the protein that come out of my air fryer. Like, so I put my chicken in the air fryer.
So you want to fry your chicken in your air fryer? Yeah, you can do that because that's healthy.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
You can do that.
Because I'm already eating there.
Yeah, but it's how you even cook it too. Because you know you're not going to put no breadcrumbs or no flour.
No, I just
we just want to make sure.
Just seasons and put
we just want to make sure.
And it's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I use air fryer. Well, I'm going to fix up my argument.
No,
I don't want Michaela run come out. Number one, and say, oh, why me I use an air fryer? I can't cook. That's number one. But you know, the person that cooks for me use air fryer because I have an air fryer here. But I use air fryer. You understand me? And I use my oven. Well, not me, but the person that big up yourself, Munchie. Big up yourself.
Patrice. All right. So my cousin.
Hold on. And now guys, so I do carbs twice per day. You understand me? Which is based on how it is that I train. I am not running as how I normally run. As a matter of fact, a client of mine sent me, you look a run shot, your run challenge. And when I look on the amount of miles I've done from me, I'm like, oh my God, I'm not running.
I remember there's a time when you were killing
exactly.
It.
Yeah, so if I was running, the truth of the matter is if I was running like how I normally run, because when I'm running anywhere between 60 to 100 miles a week. So if I was running anywhere near as running, I can tell you guys I would have lost more than the 22 pounds. When I'm asking them, I tell them.
That's my challenge. I have too bad knee. So every time I start exercising, my knee them swell up and my ankle them swell up. Like on clockwork, I swear.
Yeah,
and
but we also
hard.
But we prove that you don't need to run to lose weight.
Well, I know.
Exactly.
So it brings me to a point now about the food, right?
Yeah.
And Crystal, I see a question about how long it would take to lose around 10 pounds with you. Crystal is asking that question. Crystal Cruz, answer.
All right. How long would it take? So if I'm gonna answer the question twofold. Cool. So if I was not doing restrictive as I'm doing now, 10 pounds would probably take me like a month. And when I say restrictive, meaning like you realize I said that my proteins I prepare it a particular way. How it is that I eat, everything is portion out. So I'm portion out everything on the plate. So if I'm not following that strictness in terms of my portion control, how it is that I prepare my meals, the things that I take out of my nutrition. So like, I love wine, I love whiskey. You understand me? Whenever I eat dinner, especially on a Sunday evening, I must drink a glass or two of red wine. And I don't drink that, if you get where I'm coming from. So if I'm just doing clean, but not restrictive as how I'm doing now, I would have lose like 8 to 10 pounds in a month. But because I've gone uber restrictive, you realize I was able to do the 22 pounds in the 21 days.
Let's make the drinking, alright, because the drinking will set me out.
The only liquid I drink is water and coconut water. That's the only liquid that I've been consuming. Like last time I go movies with my daughter. God, please don't make the movie people. I'm just on my live right now. I went movies with my daughter and Duffy allowed me up in the theater. Because you know what Pat have in our movies? While Michaela is ordering her food and eating her food.
Shake.
I had my protein shake. So I had my protein powder in my container in the bag. Buy a bottle of water. I'm throw it in it. And that's what. Yeah, man, I sip it through my straw in the movie. That's what. So it's not
dedication
like...
And commitment.
Exactly. So it's not like I'm starving myself. I am, in fact, eating. But it is what I consume, how I consume it, and because it is a result that I want.
Okay, so HP_track chat, who about me to scroll up to our message.
Oh.
She said, if you're slim and want to tone and get rid of the belly around the waist.
Alright, so first of all, people love keep asking things about belly. To lose, you can't spot weight loss. Meaning you can't lose weight in a particular area. You understand me? To lose weight, you need to be consuming a calorie deficit. That's just the bottom line of it. Calorie deficit. What that means, it means that you're consuming less than what you're burning. You understand me? Now when it comes to tummy, people think that you're gonna do 1,000 crunches, 1,000, 3 hours worth of plank, 1,000 sit-ups, whatever, etc. You understand me? And that's a tummy weight go. Tummy weight has to do with what you eat in the kitchen. It has to do with the kitchen. So you will realize for some persons, exactly, Lori, you can't spot train. So what you realize for some persons, and I see it a lot with my clients, my own clients, they're losing weight all over. So them losing weight, but then you understand me, the numbers on the scale dropping, the belly now move, you understand me, and I'm like, oh, you're eating. I hear them now, but Pat, me eating clean, mom, eating clean. And then now I said, okay, tell me, break down to me what it is that you eat for the week. Every single thing. And then I start pick apart. You know what I'm consuming too? They're eating clean, but they're also eating clean with a lot of sugar in it.
And
yeah,
sugar,
you understand what I'm saying?
enemy.
Exactly. Like example, my coffee drinkers and I war about this. They'll say to me that they can't drink their coffee without the coffee creamer. And the coffee creamer is supposed to be healthy. So because they're watching the top part of the nutrition thing on the coffee creamer. You understand? The top part of the nutrition thing on the coffee creamer. Where say, example, it tells you like X fat amount of gram, low fat, this and that, whatever. Yeah. And but them not read the fine.
Sugar
no, not even that. But they're not reading the fine print that says, example, sucrose, this and whatever. What is sucrose?
Like
sugar.
It's sugar. It is.
You understand what I'm saying?
All the cross, the sugar.
Exactly. So
every cross, glucose, every cross.
So it's not like the real word. Exactly. So what I'll say to them is, for me, I really do have a sweet tooth, and here where my sweet tooth come in. I stock the instant protein shakes them at home. So you come into my kitchen, you see them, you ask me, Pat, you sell? I sell. Yeah, man, that's how I stock it, because I bring it in. There's a particular brand I love, which is a premier brand. Anybody that's in close contact with me knows that. From my dear friends, them at Red Hills Road stopped carry it before COVID. Yeah, them used to carry me, used to buy it from them very, very cheap. No me spend a bag of money, I bring it through Amazon. My dear friend them at Red Hills Road, I go check Portmore branch, like I'd open them, probably stock it there, I don't know. But I stock the Premier Protein mix that comes in the box. It's a pre-made mix. So when my sweet tooth kicks in, I just pour it in my coffee. So like 1 box of that shake itself will serve me like anywhere between 6 to 7 coffee servings over the week, or 2-3 days, based on how often it is that I put it in. And that's how I get my sweet tooth kick. So it's not like you can't drink your things them or enjoy the things them.
Love Premier,
Exactly. You love the things them that you love doing, but it's just a matter of finding the healthy alternative to the things that you love, and use those healthy alternatives. Because the end result is if you have a goal. So my goal is, I knew, as I said to you, when Easter weekend came, guys, and I went on the scale, I'm like, no, Pat, you have to catch yourself, because me have a girls trip come, and me have a girls, I'm go Dubai, and you can't go dubs, and you understand me? So my short-term goal was to make sure some look nice, my dubs picture them.
Yeah.
You understand me? And then my other goal now, I'm a goal-oriented person, guys.
She is. No,
I have to work towards goal.
She is.
So my other goal from that now is my birthday. My 43rd birthday is coming up. The last time I look hot and nice and like, what should I say, happy with how I look on myself was right before COVID in 2019. You understand me? Since COVID has come, the weight keep on, as I said, you get where I'm coming from? So I really have not even done a birthday shoot over the last 2 years. Again, because I was genuinely not happy with how I look.
Yeah.
So, I am doing a birthday shoot for my birthday. Don't book the photographer, don't book the studio, don't book the makeup artist, don't, Debbie and I go through the looks them, what I want and everything. You get where I'm coming from? So my now goal is to work towards the look I want for my birthday.
Yeah.
And then it's just a matter of just continue maintaining the lifestyle going
Somebody
forward.
asked you this, right? Chung Shalane says, the commendation spot, but how do you remain consistent with training, which is a challenge for all of us, right? But you yourself also have spoken about that, don't you? Can you talk about the fact that you have to get back in the groove of training yourself, like when you were training your clients too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Alright. So before the health issue, I was always consistent. Anybody knows me knows that I'll get up in the morning, hit out my runs, do my weights training in the day, because I'm not a night person to train. You get where I'm coming from? Now, when I fell off the wagon, you see the thing I always tell people, you say motivation ain't going to do nothing for you. You know why? I'm telling you, you want to train, but you're not motivated to get up and train. You're not doing anything. Or you're just going to do a lackadaisic training. And I'll tell you why, guys. You understand me? I'll give you a perfect example. When I fell off the wagon and I wanted to get back on that wagon in March that just gone, I hired a trainer. You understand me? I hired a trainer. Here why I hired a trainer.
Patrice White,
Exactly.
we're not telling you. Can you never tell me these things?
Man, I hired a trainer. Patrice J. White. And the trainer can tell you what I said to him.
This is so amazing.
Exactly.
You know why? Because psychologists have their own psychologists
Exactly.
as well.
But every coach needs a coach.
Counseling somebody
But
else,
every coach, every coach needs a coach. So in March, I hired a trainer, and I said to the trainer that doing the work is not my issue. You get where I'm coming from? My issue is I need to get back into that discipline mind frame. You realize the word I use, guys? Not accountability, not motivation. I need to get back into that discipline mind frame. So I just need somebody to push me back into that discipline mind frame. You get where I'm coming from? Once I get into that discipline mind frame, then I can take over. You get where I'm coming from? I mean, unfortunately, it didn't work out with the trainer because I need somebody to get me into that discipline mind frame, and what I want was not what I got. So I end up, you end up paying for X amount of sessions, and I probably will do like 3 or 4 sessions. You get where I'm coming from? Because the trainer himself is not available. Or, the different stories or the different factors or,
things are happening.
Things are happening, etc. You understand what I'm saying? So, even though I had the trainer in March, you get where I'm coming from? It's not like you see me lose the weight in March, if you get where I'm coming from. It's not like I was training consistently in March. If motivation is what gets you going. I had to come to the point where I reason with myself and say to myself, hey, Pat, hear what? You understand me? You're going to stop making excuses. You get where I'm coming from? You have work obligation, because another thing that was happening because of what was going on with my health issues, what was going on with everything now, from the outlook of how I look, and we can keep it real. Debbie knows this. I'll keep it real. Debbie knows this. My partners who I partner with know this, because I became very uncomfortable with how I was looking. Even though I remember, one of my partners looked at me and said to me, Pat, stop being hard on yourself. This is health. You understand me? You look a particular way because of what you're dealing with health-wise. And I said, yes, I understand, but I hold myself at a particular standard.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And as such, I start cancelling work. Yeah, man, guys, don't tell us something. I lose money left, right, and center, you know. Because you see, if me wake up one morning, and me just think that me look too fluffy, me make a phone call, the shoot now take place today. The video now go today.
And then she very uncomfortable with things.
Yeah, man. Exactly. They can tell you exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I'll turn up at shoot. I have shoot to do, and I don't like the outfit. I'm like, guys, I'm not wearing that outfit. I'm not putting on that. Breakdown. We're going a full emotional episode and stuff like that. So yeah, man. Then we can tell her she has been there with me.
Patrice, I want that. Patrice, focus on the things.
Exactly.
But I understand it because this is what you do.
Exactly.
That's what you do. So you want to represent.
And the persons I work with in terms of my brand partners, they couldn't understand why it's been so hard on myself. You understand me? Because from a work standpoint, you understand me? My brand partners love me because you know me's a girl on my walk. I do my walk, I go above and beyond the call of duty for work itself. So work-wise, everybody's pleased with me work-wise, but how it is that I look and feel within myself, I wasn't. So you know what I started doing? If it's not my team who is doing the shoot and working with me, no shoot can't take place. I am, and you know, the one thing I don't want anybody to say is that Pat is a diva.
No,
you understand me?
It's not a diva, but you just have a certain standard of operating. And anybody at all who strive after excellence always just have a standard of operating because you want to maintain a certain output.
I do.
You can't go fubble double and all
like that.
You can't look shaky your road.
Yeah.
You have to make sure you maintain a standard.
True. Yeah. So it comes down, guys, to you have to, it's something I tell my clients. Why do you want to lose weight? Find out why. You understand me? So you when you get that, when you understand why, it might be for health reason, it might be for vanity reason, it might just be to be fit.
And might
you understand
be
me?
Feel good.
To be feel
when
good.
When you look good, you feel good.
Whatever the reason is, find out the reason why you want to lose weight. You know why? Because the mornings when you don't feel like getting up.
Yeah.
That's where the discipline element, that's what's going to keep pushing you. So you find out why you want to lose weight, then now you have your short-term goals. So my clients have short-term goals that they discuss with me, and then they have long-term goals. Those are the goals that we get to. You know what the long-term goals are, guys? The long-term goals is not drop 22 pounds in 3 weeks. No, that is not the long-term goals. Because it might happen for me, but it might not happen for you. You understand what I'm saying?
Somebody's asking, why? What if you don't have a strong why? That is, Miss Sargent is asking.
So, if you don't have a strong why, Miss Sargent, here what you need now. You need to have somebody who you call like your good accountability partner. So, let's use an example. You want to change your lifestyle because you just want to become healthy. You get where I'm coming from? But you don't have that strong why in terms of that thing that is going to push you. You know what you need to do? You need to get a coach that will push you. A coach that understands where you're coming from. You get where I'm coming from? Or an accountability partner that will hold you accountable. So for the persons who were with me when I just started my life, when I said that I got a coach in March, and I never completed my session with a coach because what I know I want from a coach is not what I was getting from the coach in terms of I have a strong personality. You get where I'm coming from? So my coach personality is stronger than mine. So if my coach is missing sessions with me, you get where I'm coming from?